Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, which I call Big Will 420. And so today I am filming this video, which is a special. It's, as you can tell, the lunar eclipse reading for April 4th, 2015, which happens this morning. I don't know what time though. And I do want to apologize to you guys. I know it's been a while since I've been on. I think I did a weekly reading for this past week, but I've just been so busy. But anyways, regardless, today is a special day, and when lunar eclipses happen, it talks about things that we need to let go of. And as well as that, there's a blood moon going on as well, plus Easter is on Sunday, so there's a lot of things going on. So I figured I would film a video for all of you wonderful people that subscribe to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I just wanted to let you know that. And of course, the decks I'm using are the same decks as before. The Angel Tarot deck for the Oracle side of things, made by Doreen Virtue and Redeline Valentine. And of course, the beautiful Anna K Tarot deck, which is sponsored by London Jador. Please check out her channel. Again, she's wonderful. She's one of my inspirations for doing this. And she sent this deck to me, and I love it so much. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time, too. I'm going to pull out the Tarot card, and then I'm going to pull out the Angel Oracle card. Okay, so, and it's 1 and 1, so that way we can do it together. And there's 7 cards, 8 total, because the last 2 that are over here are the themes. But there's 7 cards, and it's technically like the horseshoe style reading, just so you know. Alright, and the first one is going to talk about where we are under this lunar eclipse. The lessons we've needed to know and go through, basically. Excuse me, guys, I'm getting over a cold. I apologize. So, the first card, where we are, it says we are the 7 of Cups. And that is backed up by the Page of Water. So, we'll talk about the 7 of Cups first. So, with the 7 of Cups card, Cups represent emotions. And so, you see this man here. Alright, he's basically looking at these cups, and I think that's supposed to be an illusion there, and it looks like it's pouring this, like, I want to say electric liquid, is what it seems like to me. But this guy's kind of like looking at all these cups going, oh my god, it's crazy. But the 7 of Cups traditionally represents having different choices ahead of you. You know, which option to take, which is the right path, that kind of thing. In this deck it talks about hallucinations and, you know, seeing what's not really there and living in an illusion. But for me, I sense that this is really telling us about illusions. You know, there's a lot of choices that we're having to make come this lunar eclipse. Basically, what to let go of and what to take forward with us. You know, we could keep doing the same old thing, or we could try something different than what we've done before. That's what I get with this. And then the association of the Oracle card for that one is the Page of Water, and it says intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. And so you see this lady here, she's kind of glowing with the golden background there. And in the water there's whales, and I think there's a dolphin. And it says a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic ability. So this is telling me with this is that we're going to have a lot of choices ahead of us and a lot of decisions to make. But also at the same time, with this new lunar eclipse, we have somebody coming into our lives that's going to help us. Maybe they're going to be of a water sign, perhaps, and also on top of that, they're going to help our intuition is going to be sharpened. And that makes sense because it's a lunar eclipse. Moon is intuition, represents water. So that's what we have for the first card, okay? The second card is the 6 of Rods. Now this is really, really good. I like this. This is actually talking about where we are right now, which is victory. And you see the sunny bright background here. And the 6 of Wands, or Rods in this deck, is the 6 of Wands in the traditional tarot. And it represents victory. So you see this guy, he's got this big old red flag right there. He's cheering, all the crowd's happy for him. He's very victorious. And it represents victory and accomplishment. Okay, and so the card to back that up is the Empress, which is card number 3 with Archangel Gabriel. Now, Archangel Gabriel represents the throat chakra, communication. And here you see this lady glowing here, holding a baby, and there's animals all around her in the forest, and they're kind of like gazing at her with And in the background behind her, there's a small flowing stream, which I think represents our emotions. And they're flowing nice and calmly. And it says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So I would say with the Six of Rods and the Empress, we're really victorious. We're going to have victory with the things that we're trying to do right now for our lives, right now in this moment. And on top of that, we're making sure we do take time for ourselves and also time for others. You know, we're really nurturing our dreams and trying to make our dreams come true, if that makes sense. That's what I get for this, okay? And I'm going to stack these on top of each other. I do apologize, but... So the next card we have, third card, which represents technically future, is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles represents, of course, Pentacles are Earth, practical endeavors. And so you see this man, he's got the window, church window, he's building here, and he's putting the third pentacle kind of up on the top of the window. And the Three of Pentacles represents really working hard on your practical matters, or making sure like the things that you're working on, the financial, so you're really paying attention to the details of it. It's not like the Eight of Pentacles where you'd still be working diligently and you're almost to completion. This is saying you're still working hard and trying to make these things happen as hard as you can. So, and to go with that, we have the Three of Air. Now, that's interesting. This says, great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. Now, the Three of Air technically would be the Three of Swords, but what I get from this card is not the heartbreak. This, to me, with the Three of Pentacles, since they're both threes, is saying that we really are fine, or we've worked, or we are working on, or we're letting go of emotional disappointments in the past. That's what I get from this card, truly. That we're working hard to rebuild or reconstruct ourselves, and that here we know we've had a lot of heartbreak or you know, things, disappointment in the past, and so now we're really, we were sad, or we may still be sad out there, but we're really working on forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, and moving forward. That's what I get from this. I don't feel like it's saying that right now, oh, you're going to be sad or things are going to be bad, you know. So yeah, that's what I get for the third card. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, guys. Sorry. Alright, so the fourth card we have is the Four of Swords. Okay, I like that. And so in this card, you see this window here. That's what I'm most attracted to. But you see these two ladies here. This one person looks like she's tired or she's sick, and this other lady's helping her rest. And that's actually funny because traditionally the Four of Swords represented the need for soldiers to come home and rest from war. But with this, the Four of Swords still represents that swords are air, of course, mental intellect. And you see the bottle there on the floor. And maybe this lady was feeding her some medicine to help her get better. But from what I get from this card is we're going to take some time, or need some time to rest and recuperate too. So maybe if you've been really busy, you might actually take the time to stop and rest for a while. I know recently I did that. And personally, I took a day where I was just like, I need to sleep and rest because I've been so go. You know, but yeah, this is representing that basically, is the need to rest on emotional level, physical level, spiritual level, whatever things have been going on. Take time to rest and reflect with yourself. That's what I get from this card. And then the one to back it up is the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands. And it says, completing goals. Oh, yeah, completing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So what I sense from this one is that basically, so it says completing goals, okay, and Four Swords. So, but bothersome details and conflict with others. So for these two, I think this is saying if we don't stop to rest ourselves, our soul, our spirit, our body, whatever the case may be, there's going to be issues that arise that will make it so we'll have conflict. We won't be able to focus. We won't be able to keep control of the things that we're trying to work on. Because if you look here in this picture, the wands are kind of going all different directions. But in this one, this person is sick here, and this lady's helping her. So we really need to make sure that we do take the personal time to rest and relax. Otherwise, things are going to be all crazy. So that's what I get from those two cards. All right. The next card we have, which is card number 5, we have the Magician, which is the first card in the Major Arcana. And of course, traditionally the Magician represents the strengthening of the will, if you will. But you see here, it's kind of like he's at this galaxy pillar, and it's like he's controlling and manifesting the universe here. I always call it the galaxy spiral, the Milky Way. And on his altar here, he's got the cups, which represent emotions, the wand, which is passion, artistic needs, and then he's got the swords, mental thinking, intellect, and of course the pentacles for money and practical matters. And so he's got all the tools he needs to summon the universe, or the things he wants within his universe. That's what I kind of get here. And with the lunar eclipse, I sense that even if we're letting go of things, we're going to be able to, for the things that we let go of, we're going to be able to create new and more powerful things to go forward with. And that's what I feel like the Magician is representing here. The Magician is saying basically you're strengthening your will and your determination and your power to summon or call upon the things that you need to create the universe of the world that you want. That's what I get from this card, okay? And to back that up, we have the Page of Earth, which is perfect. And the Page of Earth would be the Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck, and it says, scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. And so you see this lady here, she's kind of like a sprite, and looks like she's got a little crystal in her hand, and she's kind of gazing at us a little intently, and it says, good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So I'm going to go with, if there's some kind of promotion that you're up for in terms of work, or you're going to school for something, or you want to go to school, you need to know that you have everything you need to make that happen, and that you have to put in the work and make sure you're determined to make it happen. But you can definitely succeed in doing it. And if there's something you've been doing for financial, like you're about to open up a business, or you're investing in something, or I don't know, you're trying to fix your finances, this is a good indication that as long as you're studying and putting in the hard work, you know, something you're wanting to do, be more challenged by something, you're definitely going to have success. As long as you tap into the things that are around you, the tools that you need to get the things that you want. Okay? That's actually really good. I like that. Those two go very well together. Okay, so the sixth card we have is the Ace of Swords. Now this is perfect. Another bright and sunny background here. Now swords again represent mental intellect and thinking. And an ace in any of the decks, tarot decks, represents a new beginning of some sort. So you see here this lady, she's got her hand out towards the sun, or towards the cliff here, with her sword pointed upward. And she's got her hand out as if she's stopping all the conflict that's going on, or all the negative thinking. That's what I get from this. And so she's holding up her sword going, you know what, I've had enough. I am in charge of my life, and I'm taking control. That's what I get from this card. I don't know why. That popped in my head. But, yeah, I mean, for this, it seems like we're really going to be on a new way of thinking, a new level of thinking and developing ourselves in a mental capacity. And so let's see what the Angel Tarot deck says for that. Oh, perfect. We got card number 0, which would be key number 0, which would be the Fool in any Major Arcana deck. And it says the Dreamer with Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is in charge of the 6th chakra, which is your third eye connection, or your spiritual portal for your intuition and spiritual connections. And so around this guy who's going through this portal, you see these different deities here. That's Archangel Metatron right there. And there's this unicorns, and there's this, like, he's kind of just going through this portal, going on a new journey. And that's what the Fool represents. It represents a new journey. You know, you have all the tools you need, but you're not sure what the path you're going on. You're just going through, and it says a huge leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So this is really saying, with this lunar eclipse, I really feel like it's saying there's a new path we're going on. 0 is absolute. It is infinite. And I feel like, again, with this, after this lunar eclipse, or as it's occurring, there's new things that were going on, new paths, new ventures, roadways, whatever you want to call them, new ideas, thoughts, actions, whatever. We're taking a new journey, going through a new time in our lives, okay? And that makes sense with the Ace of Swords. I kind of like that. That goes really well with that, too. Okay, and so the final cards that we have, which is number 7, we have the 9 of Rods. Okay, so the 9 of Rods is like the 9 of Wands. And here we have this guy who looks really unhappy, kind of like angry, if you will. He's got his back turned on this village, it looks like, and he's kind of got these rods all around him. There's some dark clouds there as if it's about to rain. And what I sense from the 9 of Rods, or traditionally from what I remember, it really represents you're being on guard about something, or there's something you have to be on guard of. You know, it could be a person, it could be a situation, or something happening, but there's something you're on guard about that's not making you happy, and you have to really stand your guard or be strong and protect yourself. Let's see, with the Angel Tarot, and it says the 2 of Earth, which is the 2 of Pentacles in traditional Tarot, and it says the 2 of Earth represents, it says, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider more playful approach. Okay, so for this one, what I get with this is that we need to make sure that we are guarding the things that we're trying to work on, the new ideas and paths and places we're working on. You know, we need to make sure that we don't let anybody take that away from us. That's what I feel like with this, and that we need to make sure we don't put too much on our own plates. And if we do, try a more playful approach, meaning, like, don't take it so seriously. Don't think you have to be on guard all the time, too. I know that sounds really strange and contradictory, but that's what I get from this. It's like, find balance between the things that you want to do and what you can do, and make sure you're on guard about what you protect your dreams, and don't let anybody steal that, take that away from you. That's what I feel like this is telling me from this. And make sure you have time to play, a more playful approach. So, but to sum it all up, let's see what this is telling me overall from our 2 Oracle cards. Sorry guys, this is not wanting to go. Whatever. So let's see what the overall theme or message we need to know for this lunar eclipse, because I'm very curious. Here. Okay, and we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Rods. Okay, so here's, and there's a sunny background. The thing about this card, every deck is so different with this, but from what I've heard, 8 of Rods or 8 of Wands really just means you're going to get some good news of some sort, or some news of some sort is coming into you. Yeah, that's pretty much what it represents. But anyways, you see here, this lady has these wands right here, rods, if you will, and I want to say that's her house. It looks like a shower curtain in the background, but she's got this guy, must be the postman or whatever. He's handing her a letter of some sort. So this could be something really good that you're expecting. Something prosperous is what it usually means. And let's see what the other theme is for this. The Knight of Fire. What in the world? Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Okay, so this is interesting. So, apparently overall for the lunar eclipse, we're going to be getting some kind of news that's going to require our immediate attention right away. Something's going to happen pretty soon here with the next couple of days that we're going to have to make sure we act quickly on it. The Knight of Fire is the Knight of Fire, by the way, which is Knight of Wands. That's so weird, though. All right, well, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to draw one more card from the top of each deck to see really what's going on here. And here we go. Okay, so I apologize. So the overall ones I got were the 7 of Pentacles and the Moon with Archangel Haniel. Now, Archangel Haniel and the Moon represents intuition. And you need to pray. I think this is times we need to really pray to Archangel Haniel, since this is the lunar eclipse. And it says, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Okay, thank you. And the Ace of Pentacles, or excuse me, 7 of Pentacles, which represents working on your finances or working on your projects. That's like the harvest. What are you cultivating? So what I sense is we really need to tap into our intuition, pray to Archangel Haniel, and let go, pay attention to our intuition, tap into our intuition, let go of our fears. and there's things going on behind the scenes. So I think this is saying like your spirit guides and guardian angels, whatever you believe in, is supporting you for everything you're trying to work hard on. And you know, you're aware of all the hard work you've done thus far, but you have to keep going and tap into your intuition. That's what I was looking for. So I know these cards were a little crazy and chaotic, guys, but overall, these two cards make sense. For this lunar eclipse, you need to make sure you let go of the things that you don't need anymore in your life and the things that you don't want anymore, and make sure so you can leave room and focus and pray into the things that you want to come into your life for this next, whatever, 7 years or however long a lunar eclipse occurs. But beyond that, it's also spring right now too, and April is a 4 month, and 4 is earth and stability. And so this is also saying, you guys, we really need to do some spring cleaning. For example, I just cleaned my fridge today, you know, randomly. I'm cleaning things and getting rid of things I don't need and bringing in more new things that serve me, and just really take time to go through your clothes, whatever, you know, books, anything that you don't need anymore, get rid of it so you can make room for new things to enter in your life. It's the same thing with friends, family, whatever you can do. Just really take the time for this lunar eclipse and these things going on to do some spring cleaning, and everything you're working hard on will come to be. All right, so that's what I have, guys, for the lunar eclipse reading for April 4th, 2015. If you guys have any comments or you saw something different throughout the reading, please let me know. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will be hopefully doing a weekend reading tomorrow evening and uploading that. And I want to say thank you so much for everybody who subscribed and who leaves me messages. I do appreciate it. I'm so, so grateful. And I love doing this for y'all and as well as for myself. All right, guys, have a great night, and thank you so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.